It was in the year 1977, and on October 18th, a baby was crying. That cry was not only due to pain, but also to the happiness of the arrival to a new world. Hey everyone, I'm Stanley Richard. Today, I would like to share my stories with you. I start my talk show on YouTube. The talk show name is Harmony in Twilight. If you have a harmony in your life, you can go to the next level. If you don't have a harmony in your any areas of your life, you can't overcome the challenges or struggles. So I was born into a humble family where I experienced scarcity and limitations in my life. When I was born, I had only one sister, elder sister. Later, one more sister and a brother joined in our family. You know, since my childhood, I wanted to be positive and happy all the time. But I couldn't barely see happiness and positivity in my life. There were certain situations in my life I struggled due to the limitations. So I could say one occasion I couldn't pay my school fees and tuition fees on time. I got rejected and frustrated certain occasions. My parents borrowed money from different people. I recall one, two situations. Two of our neighbors came to our home and abused us for the non-payment of the borrowed money. That was a very sad situation for me. I was unable to help my parents and my family. So such a terrible situation we were living. That situation made me to take two decisions. Firstly, I will change my family's financial situation. Secondly, I will not live a life where I lived because my parents were ignorant in certain areas. So I took a decision. I will not follow those things. I wanted to live a happy and positive life. So I intentionally studied well to get a well paid job. During my studies, I worked in different fields in private firms, mainly in sales for the short time period. I studied different courses. One of the wrong thing I did, I studied many courses, but I didn't study in one particular subject for longer duration. I completed my graduation in psychology, clinical child development course from Medical College Thiruvananthapuram, audiology and speech therapy from National Institute for Hearing Handicapped Secunderabad. These are the courses I studied. In the year 2006, I started to work in private hospitals as an audiologist and speech therapist. Then I drove to start something my own. So I started a speech and hearing aid clinic in my hometown. So initially I struggled to get patients there, but slowly and steadily I got patients adequately. That helped me to grow financially and professionally. You know, once we start something, we would face something differently. I also faced some challenges. I got help from different people like doctors, patients, and my colleagues. Later, I wanted to marry. In 2008, I got married a nurse. So we lived a happy life. But there are 3 years we faced some challenges. We wanted to get a baby, but we faced some challenges such as abortions and myomectomy surgery. In 2012, we got a breakthrough and we were blessed with a baby girl. In 2015, a baby boy, and in 2022, a baby girl. So, since 2012 to 2022, a blessing. From 2012 to 2022, a blessing from God. I truly believe that children are from the blessing from the God. Money, health, wealth, relationship, personal and professional life, all the blessings of God. So we lived a happy life. In 2014, my elder daughter stayed with me because my wife was working in far from our home, and she was carrying our second baby. So my elder daughter got frequent sickness due to respiratory distress. Due to continuous occurrence, I sought help from Ayurveda, Siddha, and Homeo, but that didn't help us. Then one of my relatives suggested me to try Sujok. I asked him what is Sujok. Then he showed the method how to do that treatment modality. Sujok is nothing but doing the treatment in the hands. According to Sujok, our hand is the miniature of our body. So our hand has some remote buttons to tweak the result. So I studied Sujok to treat my daughter's sickness. So she got cured, and I treated my family and some of other peoples. I taught Sujoks hundreds of people after attending many classes. I am a recognized ISA lecture, International Sujok Association lecture. So later I studied acupuncture and yoga. This non-traditional Sujok acupuncture and yoga gave me more confidence and knowledge to live a harmony life. Even though I know how to be positive and happy, I faced challenges again because our environment or situations or people came to us. We came across those type of situations. So we have to take care such negative situations or people. So those things distracted my harmony, my positive maintenance. So I attended many religious and personal development programs. Then also I couldn't maintain that harmony in my life. So I started to work on myself. But again, new problems arise. Then I got some realizations. I don't want to worry about the environment, people, or situations. Focus on what I can handle, what is my need, my thoughts, feelings, actions, and responses. That matters a lot. I sorry. I stopped to blame the environment. Then I give more priority to my own plan, my own tasks. That guided me in a different way. I could say different way because people are thinking in a similar manner. If you see a newspaper, what are things are there? All negatives. I stopped reading newspaper and watching news in 2017. I got to the realization that I'm wasting my time, energy, and focus by watching those negative things. I'm spending my energy and time for other people, other those not positive people, negative people. So I started to spend time for me, sit and reflect on my thoughts, actions, and the results I'm getting. Then I work on myself. So that guided me to control my thoughts, ideas, and my way of doing things. So environment is something we can't expect how it will come tomorrow. Today you are happy. You can't say tomorrow what will be your dominant need. Today you are worrying about maybe one factor, maybe no worry today. But tomorrow you will meet many needs and wants in your life. So that is life and environment. Sometimes people you don't expect some people's reactions, some other need you may want. So likewise, the environment we can't expect, but we can control one thing, that is you. You control your will. Having said that, your environment is more powerful than your will. So you have to empower your will and direct your will in a particular way. then you can maintain that positivity and happiness in your life. So that's what I'm doing now. I am doing something online. 17 years I worked as audiologist and speech therapist, and ran a speech and hearing aid clinic in my hometown. Now I started something online. So how we can control ourselves, how you can bring harmony in your life. In our life there are some areas: health, relationships, financial life or wealth, personal and professional life. If you have one problem or problem in one area, that will affect the other areas as well. Then that will create a multiple area problems. What you have to do, if you have a one dominant problem, focus on that area and solve that area. Otherwise you will get other problems as well. This way you can maintain harmony in all your areas. You have to identify which is the disharmony area. Of course, there are situations, people, and things come to you to make disharmony in your life. So you have to maintain your harmony in your life. So don't worry about the environment or people. Another thing, you don't worry about your perfection. Perfection doesn't come quickly. So always think about the progress. When you do one time, you will get an experience. When you do the second time, you will get an experience and some ideas as well. When you do the third time, you will get experience, ideas, and confidence. This will explore your inner potential. So whatever your heart wants, do it. There is no quick fix program in this world. Otherwise, you need some extra talent. If you love some action in your life, you have to do it repeatedly unless and until you master it. So, this is the story I want to tell you. I started my life with a many scarcity and limitations. Now I'm living a harmony life. I have my own self-esteem. I can control my life. I can help people. I helped thousands of hearing impaired people to wear hearing aid and hear them properly. I taught hundreds of people in Sujok. I inspire many people to make a good relationship with the money. In, in the year 2022, I published a non-fiction book, Discover Your Richness. I published on Amazon, which is available globally. So many people bought and read my book, and I got feedback from those people. So every, the theme of the book is every person has an inner child that masked by some ignorance or the conditioned program from the family, neighbors, teachers, and friends. If you truly go deep in your heart, you can see and feel your inner child. If you unleash that child, you will be unstoppable. You can live your healthy, wealthy, and unstoppable life. You will be a successful person. So when you will be a successful person, you don't want to care about what others ideas or suggestions. You will get a direct or smooth path to your successful life. So that's what successful people lived. Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King. Mahatma Gandhi's message was non-violence. You know what was Martin Luther King? Equality. Nelson Mandela. So they were legends in this world. They left their legacy with their passion, their love. They shared in this world with their actions. So we have to ask ourselves what I want to be in this world. What is the prominent thing I want in my life? If you ask me, I would say I want to maintain positivity and happiness in my life. So when I learn more or I share my knowledge to somebody, I'm more positive and grateful to God because I can understand myself. That is the important thing. In my life, I asked several times, who am I? I heard this question from some of the religious and spiritual people. Then I didn't get clarity. A couple of years back, I got the realization. We don't worry about the physical things or our body or anything. We are not our body. We are a spiritual being. Our life is something in a black and white. We are seeing many colors in this world, but that is not our real life. But we can enjoy our life once we master our inner world. So that's what I wrote a book, Discover Your Inner, Discover Your Richness. So all the richness is inside. If you win in your inner world, you can win your outer world. You can live your healthy and wealthy life in this way. So, like Earl Nightingale said, you can earn money through sharing your services or products. You can't grow financially or internally unless you help somebody. How you can help in his internal growth? That's what my learnings and understanding. So this is my today's story. So struggles are there. We don't focus on our struggles. If we focus on our struggles, we will never touch our goals or our aspirations. So leave the struggles, focus on our positivity around and inside. Then take the consistent action every day. Do best in our actions. Then we we can reach our goal. To wrap up, concentrate on the small actions that coupled with positive attitude and behavior can refine our behavior and produce positive results. Thank you. Stay positive.